What if the countries once seen as lands of opportunity are now turning into lands of struggle? Many Filipinos who moved abroad seeking better lives are now facing rising costs, stricter policies, and cultural barriers that make life increasingly difficult. In this video, we'll uncover the top 8 countries Filipinos are leaving in 2025 and the surprising reasons behind their choices. Could these challenges make staying in the Philippines or moving elsewhere a better option? Let's find out. 8. Japan. Japan has long been admired for its advanced economy, high salaries, and opportunities in industries like healthcare, manufacturing, and IT. However, despite its appeal, many Filipinos are now choosing to leave due to several major challenges. One of the biggest hurdles is the language barrier. While some companies offer English-friendly work environments, learning Japanese is essential for career advancement. Many Filipinos struggle to pass the language proficiency exams required for better-paying positions, leaving them stuck in low-tier jobs with little room for growth. Japan's strict work culture is another key reason many are leaving. The long working hours, hierarchical corporate structure, and high expectations for productivity make work-life balance nearly impossible. Unlike the Philippines, where social interaction and family time are valued, Japan's work environment can feel isolating and mentally exhausting. The high cost of living in major cities like Tokyo and Osaka is also pushing Filipinos to reconsider their stay. Rent, transportation, and daily expenses eat up a large portion of salaries, making it difficult to save money or support families back home. Stagnant wages in certain industries only add to the frustration. With these struggles piling up, many Filipinos are now eyeing destinations with more relaxed work cultures, lower costs of living, and better social support. Could Southeast Asia or Western nations be their next move? 7. Hong Kong. Hong Kong has been a top destination for Filipinos, especially for domestic workers and professionals in finance and retail. However, the rising cost of living and political uncertainty are making many reconsider their future in the city. Rent in Hong Kong is among the highest in the world, with even small apartments costing a fortune. With food, transportation, and other essentials becoming more expensive, many Filipinos are struggling to save money or send enough remittances back home. Despite earning relatively higher salaries, the expensive lifestyle leaves them financially strained. Political changes in recent years have also made life in Hong Kong more uncertain. New laws and shifting regulations have created concerns about stability and personal freedoms. Many workers worry about job security as businesses adjust to changing economic conditions. The job market is also becoming more competitive, with employers prioritizing locals over foreign workers. Opportunities in the finance and retail sectors are shrinking, leading many Filipinos to look for work elsewhere. Socially, while Hong Kong has a large Filipino community, some Kabayans report feeling increasingly isolated due to cultural differences and changing local attitudes toward foreign workers. With these mounting challenges, many are now considering more stable destinations like Canada, Australia, or even returning to the Philippines. 6. South Korea. South Korea has been an exciting destination for Filipinos, thanks to its strong economy and booming industries. However, many are now choosing to leave due to financial difficulties, work culture, and integration challenges. The cost of living in South Korea is skyrocketing, especially in cities like Seoul and Busan. Rent, food, and transportation costs are eating up salaries, leaving little for savings. Many Filipinos move to South Korea expecting high wages, but they now find that their expenses outweigh the financial benefits of working there. South Korea's demanding work culture is another major reason why Filipinos are leaving. The country is known for its long working hours, intense work environments, and strict hierarchy. Many Kabayans struggle to keep up with these expectations, leading to stress and burnout. The pressure to conform to South Korean corporate culture makes it difficult for Filipinos to feel comfortable or find work-life balance. Culturally, integration remains a major hurdle. While many Filipinos appreciate K-pop and Korean entertainment, daily life is different. Language barriers, discrimination, and lack of community support can make it difficult for Filipinos to feel at home. As economic conditions tighten and stress levels rise, many Filipinos are considering more welcoming destinations like Canada or Australia, where they can enjoy better work-life balance and social acceptance. 5. Kuwait has long been a key destination for OFWs, particularly in the domestic work and construction industries. However, recent policy changes and declining worker benefits are pushing many to leave. One major challenge is the Kuwaitization policy, which prioritizes local workers over foreign employees. This has resulted in stricter hiring practices and fewer job opportunities for Filipinos. Many Kabayans who once found stable employment in Kuwait now struggle with job insecurity. Another growing concern is the reduction of benefits for foreign workers. Many employers are cutting back on accommodations, health care, and allowances, making life more difficult for Filipinos. Previously, many workers were able to send substantial remittances back home, but now financial stability is harder to maintain. The working conditions in Kuwait, particularly for domestic workers, remain a serious issue. Reports of long hours, strict regulations, and even abuse have raised concerns among Filipinos. The lack of worker protections and legal rights has left many feeling vulnerable. With limited job prospects and decreasing support, many Kabayans are considering moving to Western countries or other Gulf nations with better labor conditions. Could this be the end of Kuwait as a top OFW destination? 4. Malaysia. Malaysia has been a popular destination for Filipinos, especially in industries like hospitality, construction, and business process outsourcing, BPO. However, in recent years, more Filipinos have been choosing to leave due to economic challenges, job instability, and social concerns. One of the biggest reasons is the declining job market. Malaysia has been implementing policies that prioritize local workers, making it harder for foreigners, including Filipinos, to secure long-term employment. Many companies are also cutting costs, leading to lower salaries, fewer benefits, and job terminations for foreign employees. The rising cost of living is another major factor. While Malaysia is cheaper than some countries on this list, inflation has made daily expenses, rent, and transportation more expensive than before. Many Filipinos find that their salaries are no longer enough to support their families back home. Additionally, there have been social tensions between foreign workers and locals, leading to stricter immigration laws and more challenges in securing work permits. Many Filipinos feel that opportunities are shrinking, and as a result, they are now considering moving to Canada, Australia, or back to the Philippines for better prospects. 3. Taiwan. Taiwan has been one of the top destinations for Filipino factory workers, caregivers, and skilled professionals. However, many are now leaving due to unstable job conditions, high living costs, and political uncertainty. One major concern is the increasing cost of living. While salaries in Taiwan are decent, the cost of rent, food, and daily necessities has risen. Many Filipinos find it difficult to save money or send enough remittances to their families in the Philippines. Unlike in the past when OFWs could comfortably support their loved ones, many now struggle to make ends meet. Another factor is job instability. Some Taiwanese companies have been reducing their foreign workforce due to economic slowdowns and automation. Factory jobs, which once provided steady income, are becoming less reliable as companies shift to advanced technology. This has left many Filipino workers uncertain about their future. Political tensions between Taiwan and China are also raising concerns. The possibility of conflict or economic instability has made many Filipinos feel uneasy about staying long-term. As a result, many are now looking at other options, such as South Korea, Japan, or Western countries that offer more stability. 2. United Arab Emirates, UAE. The UAE, especially Dubai and Abu Dhabi, has been a major hub for Filipino workers in sectors like hospitality, retail, healthcare, and construction. However, more Filipinos are choosing to leave due to rising living costs, stricter visa policies, and job saturation. One of the biggest problems is the high cost of living. While salaries in the UAE are attractive, rent, food, transportation, and basic necessities have become more expensive in recent years. Many Filipinos find that their earnings are no longer enough to save or send substantial remittances home. The job market is also becoming increasingly competitive. The UAE government has been pushing to prioritize Emiratis for jobs, making it harder for foreigners to secure stable employment. Many companies now prefer hiring locals over expats, which has reduced job security for OFWs. Additionally, changes in visa policies have made it more difficult for Filipinos to renew work permits or transition to better jobs. The once thriving OFW community is now facing uncertainty, leading many to explore opportunities in Canada, Australia, or even back in the Philippines. 1. Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia has long been the top destination for OFWs, with over 1 million Filipinos working in industries like healthcare, domestic work, construction, and oil and gas. However, more and more Filipinos are choosing to leave in 2025 due to stricter policies, lower wages, and difficult working conditions. One major factor is the Saudization policy, Nitakat system, which prioritizes Saudi nationals for jobs. Many Filipino workers, particularly in entry-level and mid-tier positions, are finding it harder to secure stable employment as companies are required to hire locals instead of foreign workers. This job insecurity has pushed many to consider other countries with more stable employment opportunities. Another challenge is the decline in salaries and benefits. Due to economic shifts and company cutbacks, many Filipino workers no longer receive the high salaries or allowances they once did. Some workers even report delayed salary payments, making it harder to support their families back home. The strict work conditions and lack of labor protections in certain industries, especially for domestic workers, remain a serious concern. Cases of overwork, abuse, and unfair treatment have led many Filipinos to reconsider their stay in the country. With job opportunities shrinking, salaries declining, and working conditions becoming more challenging, many Filipinos are now looking to move to countries with better labor protections and work-life balance. With so many Filipinos choosing to leave these countries in 2025, it's clear that economic conditions, work challenges, and rising costs are reshaping OFW migration trends. If you're an OFW or considering working abroad, it's important to stay informed about changing policies and opportunities in other countries.